I'm Jody Turner. I've been here as a lead teacher in junior kindergarten for, I think this is my 9th year.
I'm Cheryl Dixon. I've been here about 20 years at Summit School. It's the best job you could have. You impact children all the time, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, and they impact us.
That's true.
Every day. I love teaching because I love kids. I love children. I love the way they think, the way their little minds work, the funny things that they say, how bright they are, and how capable of deep thought and interesting ideas that they have.
You can't imagine being in any other place when you look at these classrooms and you travel and you see other schools, and really it's just one amazing place to teach.
It's a gift to be here. Cheryl and I went to a conference 3 years ago in Atlanta for Project Zero, and this relates to professional development and the opportunities we have to grow as professionals. And we went to this conference with Julie Smith, and Cheryl and I happened to drive back together, and for 5 solid hours talked about how impactful that was going to be for the both of us and for our children, what we do in the classroom every day. And now the school, of course, has embraced Project Zero, but I remember the excitement over having that flexibility and being able to try new things and develop them and have that freedom to do it, which take a lesson for 2 weeks, we can take it for 3, we can continue it throughout the year if we want, if our children want to go in that direction. So Summit is a special place, and we are very fortunate to have people who value professional development here, want that for us and for our children, and it's a special place. I would say that my children feel valued, that they feel like what they have to say matters, that their individual personalities will be treasured and developed and appreciated. We're not looking for cookie-cutter kids. We're not looking for a certain kind of child. We value all of them. And so I think that when they leave my classroom, and I know Cheryl's, they feel like they were respected and just appreciated for who they are. And I think they have fun. I think they have a good time learning.
And they really seem to have a joy for learning. I mean, and it should be fun. It's something natural. It's not something that's, driven into your brain or whatever. But the joy of knowing that, I've got all this information and it can come out most any time. So, and they're happy.
And they've made just a beautiful mess, and they're just so excited about it. Inspiring learning is something that we talk about all the time in meetings, and we don't just talk about it, we really do live it. I think it's allowing the children to take charge of their learning and to go in the directions that are interesting to them. Inspiring learning to me is looking at each individual child and figuring out what they need, and making sure that they feel inspired to go further in what they're learning and to enjoy the process of learning and understanding. I think our children are inspired here.
I think for me, it's Summit. It goes across the board. I mean, even from teachers and inspiring each other, we therefore inspire our children to be better.
Our meetings, our deep dive meetings, you find out what your colleagues are doing. If you get ideas, you're inspired by what they're bringing to their children in their classrooms. And it's a very generous environment here. They want to share, everyone wants to share what they've learned and how they're using Project Zero, how they're using a conference that they attended on divergent thinking, whatever it may be, a foreign language or a language conference. Everyone shares that inspiration that they get from their children, we just get that from each other as well.
First thing comes to me is happy children.
Happy children. Happy, engaged, enthusiastic, curious.
Yeah.
The level of noise, I think, indicates a successful day. Sometimes it's more appreciated than others, but I think that when we have happy kids, we know that we've succeeded. They've succeeded.